I can hardly believe I'm doing this. Yeah, I've certainly been on a streak of streaming over the last few days, but it's for an obvious reason. That reason being that not only have I really been getting into grinding in the game, but because of the fact that I've been without a job for a week and a half now, it kind of helps when you have free time on your hands. As despite my best efforts to try and find a new job, unfortunately, who knows how long it'll take me to find a new one, because I really don't want to spend an eternity trying to find a new one and end up getting to the point where I can't do this anymore. But hopefully something good comes out of this. So I just hope that I'll be able to find a job so that I can continue to do this stuff for you guys, because I really want to, and I know how much those of you, especially those of you who love Genshin Impact, love this. So tonight we are continuing on a grind that needs to happen, not only for me to advance in the main story, but also to swap out KAEYA because he's outlived his usefulness. So with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthias Griffin back with you for the continuation of Let's Play Genshin Impact live here on Twitch. Yeah, I am Os. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So, as you can see, my point total now for adventure experience is now double what it would have been to get to rank 35, which means who knows how many ranks I will jump once I break through to go to world level 4. But I want to get myself up to level 60 with my main party. But in addition to that, for those of you who have not been following, I am looking to swap out KAEYA. He's starting to become a problem, and this is a problem that I need to resolve. So I do have his replacement in the ready once I get enough levels. This is Layla, and so she's the next one I want to get up. But in order to do so, I need to, among other things, I need to get more Jade. I need to get more of these perpetual calibers that we got by fighting the Aeon Blights. This is something that I fought last time. And also I need to get a lot more of the Nilapala Lotus. I tried to do a grind earlier today to try and find some more of these Lotus, and for whatever reason they were very hard to come by, so I was really shocked by that. But hopefully with a little luck I'll be able to bring Layla in, kick KAEYA out, and we will be able to go and move on to the next phase of the journey. But the next phase of the journey also involves me trying to get stuff off of the quest board. So I've already did my commissions for the day, but I still have more to do. Yeah, we still have this to take care of, because Path Through the Storm needs to be cleared out. I don't know how much of this still needs to be done. I only have a day and 8 hours to do this particular quest. I'm not restricted on this one though. But I'm gonna try this one first. Yeah, if for no other reason than the fact that I want to get the experience books so I can be able to advance myself further along. So let's head on back to Mondstadt. Yeah, there's a lot to do in this lull in the main story, so gotta make sure we can get it done. So let's say hello to Mondstadt Catherine. Ad Astra Abyssask, welcome to the Adventurers Guild. We've recently received a commission from the Fishing Association claiming that the fish activity in the nearby waters has been abnormal. Unfortunately, the report does not mention any specifics. Could you help us check in on the situation? I have full faith that no matter what the problem is, you will overcome it with ease. Yeah, does it have to do with fishing? That fishing? I'm not sure I understand. Is there any other kind of fishing to speak of? No, I guess not. I'm just clicking on the quest bubble. Ooh, the Fishing Association! The Fishing Association! Sure sounds like they're in the business of catching delicious fish! Well, there's no time to lose. Let's go check this out! I'm not even gonna ask Catherine where exactly the spot to go speak with them is. And I guess it's up to me to go find them. And where are they? Oh, they're right over here on the on Mondstadt Island itself. Alright then. I was thinking they were gonna be outside the city. And since I have wind ability, I can gain access to dandelion seeds again.
Wind blade.
Yeah, thank goodness. Yeah, well, one of the benefits of having Florian playing on Animo. Let's go to speak to Mr. Nantucket. The fish have been really active these days. Do you need any help? Yes, and here comes my help now, I suppose. Good day to you. My name is Nantuck, senior fisherman of the Mondstadt Fishing Association. Recently, many new fish species have suddenly appeared in nearby waters. I immediately contacted my friends in other regions, and sure enough, this has been happening everywhere. Some people say that this must be the Teyvat fish outbreak of the century. Outbreak? Wouldn't that mean that there's more of them? Actually, the reason hasn't been fully investigated, but I guess it has something to do with the improvement of the ecological environments. Oh, so you guys are in trouble because there are too many fish, right? Don't worry, Paimon will take care of it, as long as they don't taste bad. No, it's no trouble. In fact, the more fish, the better as far as the Fishing Association is concerned. However, we need enough manpower. And to be honest, with the manpower we have available, we'd be hard pressed to catch all the new fish species for research in a short time. But on the flip side, I thought isn't this also a great opportunity for the Fishing Association to grow? So we're playing Breath of Fire, basically. So I put up a commission with the Adventurers Guild. Well, how about it? Interested in joining us? I guess so, as long as that helps us to advance. Fishing is a lot of fun, you know. Yeah. Great, what an energetic youngster you are. So, let's start by going to Cider Lake. That's where the fishing grounds are prepared for newcomers is. I'll teach you the basics first. Okay, so off he goes. And we have to go to Cider Lake then. And, okay, he's basically on the opposite side. So that's where we shall go to continue things. It'll be right over here. Yeah, it helps when there's a giant beam of light pointing in the direction of the place you need to be. Ugh. There you are. This place will do. See those little fish in the water? They're so beautiful. Here, take some of these tools. We have fishing rods, bait, and formulas for making bait. First, place the bait on the hook, then aim for where the fish are gathering. Then cast your rod. Then dutifully wait for the fish to take the bait. I've heard that newcomers have something called beginner's luck. I caught a large bass that was more than half a meter long back then. Well, go on then, give it a go. Here's to catching another Paimon. What? Hey, you shall have no other Paimon before this Paimon! Paimon? What a strange name. Is it a kind of fish? It's the sort of wondrous seafood that I managed to catch last time. Hey, when did Paimon go from emergency food to wondrous seafood? Ah, I see. I didn't realize that you were already an experienced angler. Well, that just makes me even more excited to see what you'll catch. And so, fishing is unlocked. It's time to catch them all. This isn't Pokemon, but hey, whatever. If you should see ripples in a nearby water body, this means it is a fishing point. Get close to this fishing point and interact with it to start fishing. Fish are quite sensitive to their surroundings. If you stand too close or perform combat actions, the fish will be frightened and will scatter, and they'll take a while to calm down and come closer to the water body again. Alright then. So basically explains the different species of fish. Cast the rod to enter aiming mode. Let go of said button to flick your bait and hook out. Okay. If your hook lands too far from the fish, its ability to attract them will greatly decrease. If it lands too close by, the fish will be startled and will flee the scene. Once the fish are on the hook, press the raise hook button, or the fish might finish eating the bait and flee. Once you successfully raise your hook, the fish will start to struggle. When the fish enters a struggling state, you can hold and release the fish button to adjust your fishing line tension and keep it in the yellow ideal tension zone. Fishing progress will only increase if you stay in the ideal tension zone, otherwise progress will drop. Once progress is full, you will have successfully caught this fish. Fish on the hook will sometimes enter periods of intense struggle. At this time, the speed at which the line tension may change will be affected, and the ideal tension zone will turn orange and start to fluctuate slightly. If your fishing progress hits rock bottom, the fish will try to escape. The tension zone will then turn red and start to fluctuate. Okay. Oops. Fishing. So we already have our default rod and bait, so start fishing. So R1 to cast. Oh, no, it's R1 to bait. It's R2 to cast. Oh, no.
Steady now. It's the final
Oh, did I get it?
Whoa! Nice
Yes, we caught it.
catch.
Alright. Well, at least I know how it works. How did it go? By the look on your face, suppose you got a pretty good haul. Let me see. Oh, it's a newly discovered species of fish. That's wonderful. You're almost catching up with me back when I was in my glory days. Can you also catch fish with your bare hands? Seems like these are ordinary little fish and a walk in the park for you. I should consider giving you something more challenging. You might not know this, but even fish from the same species can have huge differences between individuals because of differences in living environment and food. Even though they all look the same, some individuals are particularly active and energetic. They jump out of the water from time to time and are very eye-catching. These individuals are far superior by far in terms of commercial and aesthetic value. Many hobbyists buy them at high prices and keep them at home in their tanks for ornamental purposes. This is why such fish are also called ornamental fish. So that means apart from emergency Paimon! And there's also ornamental Paimon. No, there isn't! How can there be so many kinds of Paimons? Yes, that's precisely how it works. Looks like you've gotten it already. Recently, there have been many ornamental fish active in the waters near the Stormbearer Mountains, which I have marked on your map. Let's go over and check it out. Oh, how many of these we have to do? There's certain lively and more valuable specimens of each fish species known as ornamental fish, and fishing points with such fish at them will have more obvious ripple effects. Ornamental fish can be raised in a pool of sapphire grace within your Serenity pot. You can also obtain the blueprint for building the pool at the Fishing Association in Liyue. Oh boy. What have I gotten myself into? Well, we need to get these things cleared off. But still... oh, we're going this way. And Stormbearer Mountains are on the opposite side of the land. Stormbearer's lair is in the west. So as we head on over... Fishing. So, start fishing. Oh. Oh, am I just... Is it basically still water? Yeah, they don't seem that interested. Can't move my joystick at all in order to tow the line. I just hope that this isn't an issue. Well, it is coming closer. Alright, almost, almost. Ow, I jumped the gun. If I knew how to move the rod... Ooh. Go chase after it. Well, this system's already automatically way better than in Final Fantasy 15.
Victory is almost ours.
Did we get it?
Look at that!
Yes, we did.
Quick, let's go show it off!
There we go. Go back and show the fish. I want to do this challenge first. And there's a time challenge here in the middle in this island, so let's give this a go. Kill everything within a minute.
I'll protect.
Oh, bad idea, bad idea. Bad idea, bad idea.
Feel the beat!
Oh.
Amp it up!
Cool it.
Alright, challenge completed.
A reward on the road.
There we go. Now let's show Nantucket the fish. Oh, hold on, hold on. Yeah, I want to make sure I get everything. Also, why are we not doing the map again? Yeah, this is becoming more and more annoying as a feature. So let's head on back into Mondstadt. Oh. Whoops. Guess while I'm going this way, I might as well check out, see if my reputation has improved. How's my reputation? Oh, we got more stuff to build on. Or did we? Well, let's head on out and speak with our man. Oh, for a moment I thought it was the Sealy.
Windblade.
Yeah, I thought it was a Sealy for a moment. Hey, Nantucket. Back so soon, youngster? You're pretty quick, huh? Let me take a look. Wow, this one here is a true blue ornamental fish. You're definitely a first-class angler. I'm really sorry. It seems like I underestimated you before. No, I underestimated the elites of the Adventurers Guild. Guess I should hurry up and put up more commissions. I've got to attract talent like you to join the fishing association if that's the last thing I do. By the way, if you need fishing gear in the future, you could just swing by our fishing association to have a look. Our prices are pretty reasonable. Not to brag or anything, but we do have a good collection of fine goods. I'm sure you do. Capacities of the catch. You can exchange caught fish at fishing associations in various regions for various materials. You can also use them as meat in cooking. Yeah, that's something that I really want to do. Alright, so it looks like the task is done. We got ourselves 3 more Hero's Wits. Let's get these over to Layla, along with the other one that I got. Another level. Yeah.
Okay.
She seems nervous. Anyway, go to inventory. Now, at long last. Switch to the precious items tab. And here's our thing. So there's our learn how to craft fruit bait paste. And this is all the stuff I got from the Serenity pots off camera. So, now that we have that checked off, let's keep going. Eventually. Alright, that's checked off. We can still do that. We can still do this. Let's go back to Liwa. Because yeah, we're helping out the opera a couple of streams ago. So it looks like we're going right into the main part of the city. Hey Luna, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Well done. Yeah, it sounds like something I really need to get into. Because yeah, I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. Let's do further along this time around? Well, sort of. Yeah, hey there, Liu Su. Ah, just my luck. I'm not gonna tell any more stories today. Not today, I swear it. How come? This tiny little stage is really annoying me. It's been poorly maintained for decades. It squeaks at the lightest touch. I've long told our boss, Fan Air, that it needs to be replaced, but he would always brush me off saying that he couldn't find a good carpenter to do the job. Today, when I was telling the story of the Wrath of High Shan, it would make that infernal squeak with every pose I would strike. Nothing could have killed the mood more effectively. Everyone present burst out laughing and some even made fun of me for it. I'm fed up with it. I must bring a good carpenter to see Fan Air. Then we'll see what other excuses he can come up with this time. You're from the Adventurers Guild, right? Can I just directly ask you to find a carpenter for me? Yeah, how do I find a carpenter? Oh, my bad, you don't look like if you're from around here. How can I expect you to know where to find good carpenters? Well then, how about you go to Kingsay Village and look for Master Lu at Fanmu Carpenters. He's known for good skills. Please ask him if he's willing to help me. He can send an apprentice if he's not available. Any carpenter from Fanmu Carpenters can manage the job, and if they build it right, that means we can finally have a befitting stage for Miss Yoon. I'm such a genius. With this reasoning that I just came up with, I don't see how Air could say no again this time. Oh yeah, of course there, Luna. I just need to continue to collect more materials for leveling up Layla. Then I'll be counting on you. I'm at the tea house every day. Come find me when you've found our carpenter. Yeah, then of course on top of that, I'm of course also trying to clear off all the various quests that are necessary for me to proceed with the story. You know, it would suck if I'm stuck with KAEYA in order to get world rank 4. Whoa. Pull myself up here. I don't know what's been going on, meanwhile, the last few days, because I've really had the song Lola by The Kinks, which is like a 50-year-old song stuck in my head for a while. Master Lu, how are you? What's the hurry, young man? Would you like to sit down and have a cup of tea? Oh, I don't have time for that. You explain Liu Su's request to Master Lu. Oh, it's not difficult to build a new stage, but I'm afraid I can't help. Too old? Liwa Harbor is too far away. No one will be taking care of Fanmu carpenters if I go. What's more, I'm too old to travel this far. It would take a toll on my fragile bones. Then we won't bother you? Hang on a second. Since you traveled all the way here, why don't I recommend someone capable to you? Although he's not yet my apprentice, I've been considering the possibility of accepting him. Master Lu, I'm almost done with the 4-chair set the village had wanted, but I ran off wood for the last chair. Well, looks like we found who we're looking for. Thank you for helping out in the village. Speak of the devil. I was about to say that Dayu can handle your request as well. Do you have a job for me? I'm not yet Master Lu's apprentice, so I can't represent Fanmu carpenters. Oh, yes you can. Calm down there. They came from Liwa Harbor and want us to build a new stage for Heiyu Tea House. Oh, you want us to build a stage? Us means me and Master Lu. Did you hear that, Granny Rookson? Yes, I did. Master Lu, Dayu really wants to be your apprentice. He only follows you around at Fanmu Carpenters when there are so many other choices. He's a diligent and kind boy. It's time you gave the nod. Got it. I've already asked him to take jobs on my behalf. I think I've made myself quite clear. Thank you, Master. Dayu, the first job I'm going to officially send you on is to build a stage for Heiyu Tea House. Do your best, and make me proud. Piece of cake, I've worked for the carpenter who built the stage for the Jade Chamber. Don't be so proud yet. The stage of Heiyu Tea House has lasted for decades. You've got to build a sturdy one for them too. Oh, so this is for Heiyu's Tea House? How has he managed to never replace his tiny stage for so long? I'll take the job. Let me finish the last chair in the set, and I'll come with you. I'm sorry that you'll have to wait a bit. I need 3 pieces of pine wood for the last chair. I'm going to collect some. Don't I have some in my possession? Well, if you don't want to wait, then you'll have to magically produce 3 pieces of pine wood right here, right now. Got it. So you can really do that? Then could I trouble you to bring me 1 red dye? Actually, I actually do have that. Now wait a minute. Don't get so worked up. A great person like you must have a greater heart. I know I have the dye because I also made that in the Serenity Pod. But yeah, I should have what you need, right? Yeah, here's the pine wood. And then somewhere around here should be the red dye. In the Serenity Pot collection? What? I know for a fact that I made some red dye. Does my stuff that I make in the Serenity Pot not carry over outside of it? If that's the case, that's frustrating. Okay then, what do we do to make that happen? Insufficient red dye. Damn it! How do we make red dye outside of the Serenity Pot? Claim it. Okay. No, that's not what I want. No, that's not what I want. Let's just do this the smart way. Fuck the wheel. We're going to the main inventory. Yeah, let's use this head for once, please. Back to the Serenity Pots, or just get kicked out. No, it's right there. Yeah, fuck the wheel. It's just become more and more annoying to use, and I'm really disappointed that they've not fixed that.
you're not used to the place at the moment, but once you've materialized enough rooms and furniture through subspace creation, it will feel just like home.
Yeah, furnishings. Yeah, it should be able to also claim the stuff that I've... Yeah. Confirmed that we want to create this. So yeah, there it is right there. Alright, so I made the die.
If you ever have any questions about the realm within, you may ask me.
Alright. Are we forgetting something? Yeah, we don't want to use something anymore that won't let me do what it needs to be done. You left the current Serenity Pod and return to your world. That's a very stupid mechanic. That I can make it, but I'm not allowed to actually have it at the moment that it's made. Like, I made it, it was instantaneous, I didn't have to wait for a timer. And yet they flip me off and say, no, that's, you did all these things, but that doesn't count. Yeah, that's just stupid as fuck. Alright, so what is done to claim the stuff that I made?
Maybe you're not...
Be quiet. So use R2 to claim. Fine, speed it up. Whatever it takes to get what I need. Also, that's not claiming, that's creating. Yeah, this wasn't an issue with the pine wood that I got. Why is this an issue with the dye?
If you ever have any questions...
R2, which is my attack.
Maybe you're not used to the place at the moment.
Well, you got that right, Tubby. Oh, can we exchange the trust rank to create furnishing again? Yeah, that's not claiming, that's creating. You're damn right I have no clue. Yeah, so what allows me to press R2 that allows me to be able to claim, air quotes, the materials that I've created? Because, yeah, you're damn right I have no clue. Do I have to speak to Tubby to get the materials? Do I have to...
If you ever have it...
Yeah, do I have to use the untrustworthy wheel? No, that doesn't allow me to do it. Yeah, it even says that I processed the dye. But that's not what it's giving me. Because, yeah, it's not in the list here. Yeah, that's Vial of Adeptal Speed. Where is my die? I'm about to go on one of my popular rants that I do when I'm not streaming. And the creation menu is where? Because if Tubby has the creation menu... Because, yeah, it says create furnishing. This is considered idle. Yeah, I've supposedly created red dye. Yeah, what is considered the creation menu? Because even though it claims that even in the top left says creation. But that's not what this is. This is not what the creation is. It's what it doesn't. It may create, sure, but it doesn't allow me to claim. Yeah, there's a difference between creating something and claiming something. Yeah, it even says I have 10 red dyes. Even it says right here on the list that I have 10 red dyes. But how come I'm not in possession of my 10 red dyes? See, that's what I don't understand. Because, yeah, I also made blue dye, and apparently I don't have that. Yeah, this game does a really good job of wanting to run before learning how to walk. You can't go to step 2 without going to step 1.
If you ever have...
Yeah, shove it, Tubby. Yeah, I should see this in my possession. So yeah, these are my accessories. These are my materials. But yeah, I do not see any vials of red dye in here. Yeah, it's not amongst my foodstuffs, logically. Yeah, it claims that it's right here. Yeah, it claims that it's in my inventory. You left the current Serenity pot and will return to your home world. Hopefully with the stuff that I provided and got. So then what happened to all the red dye that I made beforehand off stream? Because I made like 40 vials of red dye and none of them showed up. Yeah, I made a whole bunch of red, yellow, and blue dye. And yeah, for whatever reason, the red is not my inventory. Let's try this again. Once I come out of freezing. And there we go. Was that so hard? Here they are. Yeah. Was that so hard? The last chair is finished. Here you are, Granny Roxon. Now time to head to the tea house. Take care, Master. I'll be back in a few days. Alright, be safe. Well then, if I leave now, I'll reach Liwa Harbor by tomorrow evening. See you at the Heiyu Tea House then. Wait until the following day in 12 hours. Ugh. That should have never gotten to that point. It should have never gotten to that point. Because I already made a whole bunch of stuff off camera. So I don't know why it did what it did. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. Why do you insist on being a little bitch? Or am I not considered? Yeah, I guess we have to advance the clock further still. So advance another 24 hours. We're good now? Yes. So let's head on up. And everyone's here. What do you mean? Don't tell me that you're still arguing amongst yourselves. Oh, I get it. Mr. Liu Su wants to build a new stage, but he doesn't get to make the call here. Fan Air, who's actually in charge, isn't keen on building something new. Fine. Just let me know when you two have things sorted out. I've had a tiring trip and would like to get some rest while waiting. This is just great. You think you've had a problem? Yeah, so this is a waste. Be patient. Let me try talking to him again. If you don't want to spend a small sum of money on this stage, you'll lose a big fortune in the future. Just think about it. Every time Miss Yoon gives her marvelous spear flourish performance, the audience will hear the squeak of the stage before they even get to applaud. Isn't that simply embarrassing? The Yunhan Opera Troupe isn't obliged to perform at our tea house. They could go somewhere else if they're displeased, and that would be a huge loss on our side. Miss Yun is a dear friend. She would never do that to me. You're quite an optimist, aren't you? But I've heard that many people have chosen to go to third round knockout instead of our tea house lately. Iron Tongue Tian has gotten even more popular than me. Could you try to be a little more realistic? With all the money Miss Yoon has earned for the tea house, don't tell me that you can't even afford to build a new stage. Did someone just call my name? Oh, it's you, Mr. Liu Su. You look angry. What happened? Oh, it's our opera friend. It's nothing. I'm not hangry, actually. Well, are you here to perform today? I'm just here to have some tea and pay you an air of visits. Ah, if it isn't Florian. I was just thinking about you. No, I wasn't. I'd say it's fate. I'm not at all surprised. Miss Yoon certainly knows the art of conversation. Come, friends, I have some newly made tea from KAEYA village. Let's brew a pot. When I was downstairs, I heard that you were going to rebuild the stage. So this day has finally come?
This will need a bit more consideration.
Oh, a bit more consideration. Speaking of which, do you know who I visited in the KAEYA village today?
You can just directly tell me that you want to see Roxin again.
Good guess. Granny Roxin was asking about her tea house, and I told her that everything was the same as when she was young. Then she said...
What did she say?
Oops, I forgot what she said.
Really? You seem to have a good memory, but why does it have to fail on this particular day with something so important? Forget it. She'll be happy with things remaining as they were. Young people are always after new things and have little respect for the past. All you know is forcing me to rebuild the stage. The more I explain, the more you'll find me annoying.
Please don't get mad, Air. Let's have some tea and I shall brew some. Florian and Mr. Liu Su, could I trouble you to bring me some tea?
I guess I could do that. Brew tea with Yoon Jin. That is over this way. Just right out here in the middle. Miss Yoon, I was wondering why Air refused to build a new stage despite all its benefits. Now I see why, thanks to your clever choice of topic. I understand his nostalgia. Yes, I really do, but I didn't expect him to have held on to that for decades.
Now we know the reason behind it.
I don't get it.
This is an old story, but since you're involved, I guess it won't hurt to tell you. Fan Air used to be an opera singer when he was young, and he often performed together with Granny Roxin. They would usually play a couple. Perhaps Air wanted it to be real. But Granny Roxin had feelings for someone else. Later, she grew tired of stage performance and decided to go to KAEYA village with the one she loved. But that person didn't make it to KAEYA village with Granny Roxin, leaving her to live alone in the village ever since. Knowing that I often visit her, Air would ask me about her from time to time. I can tell that he still cares for Granny Roxin. He sees the stage as a symbol of their past and thus doesn't want to tear it down.
Yeah, I kinda had a feeling. Since the stage means so much to Air, he's not gonna let us build a new one. Guess all of our efforts are wasted.
That's not necessarily the case. I have a way to change his mind. Give me some time, Mr. Liu Su.
Really? As long as the stage gets repaired, I'll be in your debt, Miss Yoon.
I won't ask for too much. Please tell Ring of Raining Blades to its very end. Florian, you can join me if you want.
Yeah. Somehow Yoonjin feels very different than usual. Our tea house has collaborated with the Yunhan opera troupe for decades. Miss Yoon would naturally feel more approachable around us. No problem. I'll make some time and tell the story just for you.
Alright, now that we've finished the tea, it's time to talk to Air.
Alright, let's do it. Hey, you.
Air, while we were drinking tea, I suddenly remembered what Granny Roxin told me.
Oh, what did she say?
She said, Air always loves to make things difficult for himself. I feel sad about it.
She truly understands me. But it seems that she doesn't miss the old stage. I'm the only person who can't let go. What a fool I was to be so obsessed with this stage. Alright, you can rebuild it as you want.
It's a touching thing to have kept that stage for so many years. I don't find it foolish at all. Please don't think of it that way. The stage must be rebuilt, but we mustn't damage what Air wants to preserve in memory.
So you made your decision? I'll start working right away. Here, take a look at my blueprint. The grand stage on the Jade Chamber was built based on it. According to this design, we need to tear down the walls on the two sides and...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I think we need to repair the stage instead of building something entirely new.
Since the problem is caused by the squeaky wood floor, why don't we repair the floor first? As for the rest, we can talk about it later. What do you think, Mr. Liu Su?
So long as the stage won't affect the performance, I have no objection to Miss Yun and Area's arrangements. Huh, is that all you want? So you don't need me to build a new stage? I agree. Miss Yun's idea is a good one. As it happens, we don't need to buy the planks, we can find some at the docks. May I trouble you to bring me the planks, Florian? I'll pay you for everything in full later. Sure. Alright then, leave it to me. Alright, how far are we going? Where does it show on the map? Oh, right there, okay. Yeah, it's kind of camouflaged. Let's go get what we need. Yeah, we're hanging left. Going down the stairs. And the planks are here? Yep, these are the ones.
How relaxing.
Alright, off we go. Let's turn this stuff over. Yeah, after the ridiculousness with the dye situation. Which made no sense, because like I said, I made a bunch of dye, because I had a lot of Sunsetia in my inventory. So I used it to make some red dye earlier, so I don't understand why I wasn't allowed to claim it once I crafted it. Alright, Dayu. These planks would do. I'll start right away. Nice, the stage has been repaired. Nothing seems to have changed at all. Young man, since you traveled all this way from Kingsay Village to here, how much should I pay you? I thought it'd be a big job, yet I only had to repair a few planks. That wasn't much trouble. I'm new in this line of jobs, so I won't ask for too much. 2 meals worth of more would do. That makes 8,000 in total. That's a fair price. Good, but I can only offer 2,000 more. What? Why don't you just ask me to do it for free? This is air for you. He has a 50-50 principle, you know. Well, that means 50% off first, and then 50% off again, and making it 75% off in total. It's rather, economical. Oh my, your boss is really stingy. Uh-huh. You only repaired a few planks, I'll only offer 2,000 and not a single more or more. Guess I'll have to take it since this is my first commission. Remember to put in a good word for Fanru Carpenters with your audience. You can count on me. And my young friend here, thanks to you, you'll be handsomely paid. With what? How about this blueprint? Look at all the details. It must be worth a fortune. Is it? To run a tea house, I have to pinch pennies here and there. And Miss Yun, you solved the problem for me on your visit. How should I thank you? That won't be necessary. I'm glad that I was able to help. I'd wanted to invite Jingyan to go to a rock and roll performance. Oh, you need me to do some explaining for you why to go to the show, right? Don't say that. I just haven't seen my friend Jingyan for some time, and I miss her very much, that's all. Don't they mean Jingyan? If the people from the Yunhan Opera Troupe ask about my whereabouts, please. Got it. I have the answer ready. Oh, you're asking about Miss Yun? She came to visit Jingyong and they did embroidery together. That's what I'm going to tell them. Do you like this one? Yes, I do. With a round of applause. Then it's decided then. Alright, that's checked off. And we had another thing that can be added to my Serenity. Okay, so yeah. We have a whole bunch of quests that are popping up in KAEYA that will build up my reputation, but I'm still focusing on getting quests done. Okay, so that's checked off. So yeah, that's in Sumeru. I'd rather do stuff that'll help me over here, so let's check this one off. So we're going over this way. Well, how's it already been an hour? Time sure flies, doesn't it? Oh. Looks like it's not just this one. Oh, I am looking for traces of the Abyss Order.
Wind blade. Power cord.
I imagine the pain will be coming in spades.
Disappear.
Yeah, get swept away. Alright, you're down. Also, you don't give me anything. I know there's still something to fight.
Pyrotechnics. Dodge this.
Yeah, that'll freeze you out.
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze.
And of course, KAEYA doing his dangerous thing.
Shuriken! Feel the beat!
Gotta be careful. Alright, check that off. Oh, and hello again there, Dean.
Those abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
We ambushed them.
They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot, too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Those are important materials.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Oh yeah, Felix done that before.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the abyss.
I don't intend to either.
But I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Something related to what we saw in the ruins?
Paimon is getting goosebumps thinking about all of this.
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Okay, continue looking for traces of the Abyss Order. So let's do it. Oh, how far is it? Don't know, because we're once again being ordered to do things that have nothing to do with the map. Also, it's closer than I thought. It's like, do all this side content! I'm demanding that you do it! Yeah, has this game never heard of the phrase, patience, young Padawan? Oh, what the heck is this? I don't know really. But I think what I see, yeah, that's a Geoculus.
Let's dance.
Oh jeez. Looks like we'll have to deal with a lot here. Get swept away! Ow! Ow! Wow! 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 It's pain stacking.
Wind blade. Power core. Time to rock.
Oh!
Let the show begin. Hi.
Cool it.
Ready, steady, go!
Well, that's one way to get it done. And that's one way to not get it done. Just want to get it done before it shields again. It worked.
Freeze. Oh, so soft.
Yeah, there'll be none of that.
Dodge the.
No, but there'll be a lot of that.
Feel the beat!
Load up.
Try till I'm dead!
Ow.
Disappear.
Hey! Convenient dashing away. He knew it was coming and immediately escaped. AI showing off its dominance. And I'm walking into crap. And will continue to do so because I cannot land in a spot that's suitable for me! Nope. Where's it setting itself down? The answer currently is never. He's content to stay where he is, perched high in the sky. And I'm just walking in all the missiles he drops. And I am out of stamina and cannot climb.
Let's dance!
I guess if this is what it takes to damage us, so be it.
Free. Dodge this.
Yeah, perched in convenient positioning.
Go, Barbara, go!
And this is basically what I have to do in order to make things in my life easier. Maybe, I don't know.
Cool it.
Okay, finally grounded him. I finally grounded him.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Yeah, it took long enough.
Let the show begin.
Wind blade.
I don't see much of his health meter left. Still needs to take it out. She's dead. Wow.
Wow! Besides the Abyss Order, Ruin Guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of Ruin Guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago.
There are no coincidences, Delia. Only the illusion of coincidence. I have a rose, and this one is for you.
Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
I only heard about you by chance.
Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah?
You're not familiar?
Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name.
Yeah, it certainly sounds like one.
Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
Apparently I've heard of it.
Huh?
Because I have memories?
You have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
I think we just flushed out the story of our hero.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
Yeah, I get the feeling that what I was entombed in put me into a 500-year-old stasis. The traveler tells Dane about the seer flames they saw 500 years ago and that what they encountered.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I think so too.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your sister from within that meteorite.
It seems your sister woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your sister told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? She said that?
I guess.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your sister must have understood this world better than you did, because she woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really
You
well.
certainly do.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
Ah, if that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless.
Not anymore.
So the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your sister?
Yeah. The second most promising lead after looking for the 7.
Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you.
You were there too?
Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Khaenri'ah. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
What did those people do back then that caused this rapture?
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
Yeah, that's where I need to hurry up and find my sister, but I doubt we'll ever get to that point.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
Next time I see Ventier Zhongli.
Let's keep moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
Yeah, I kind of thought so there, Luna.
continue looking. Before we do, though, I want to get you. Because, yeah, I saw you, and I was like, I need to get you. I also still need to get enough Animalculus in order to get to level 9 in Mondstadt, so I can get the accomplishment for that. Oh, hello, something of note. Don't know how to get to you yet, but we might find a way. Can I pull myself up? Nope. Alright, try from this side again. Yeah, there must be a way in. I'm guessing it'll be putting myself through the top. You know, dropping in or something like that. Only problem is, yeah, how to get there from here. Because I won't be able to pull myself up because of how the top of the building is designed. Yeah, maybe there's a way in. Because I highly doubt I'll be able to access this from a higher area. Because, yeah, the higher areas, so to speak, are not exactly accessible for my current situation. Oh, hello, hello. Oh, hold on. Was this where I was earlier? I'm pretty sure it is. Can I open this? Oh, I might need the Geoculus in order to access that. Like, that could very well be the case. Where am I on the map right now? Okay, so I'm over there, and that's where that is. And the nearest thing is over here. The nearest statue is over here. Yeah, I probably will. But actually, hold on. You won't be able to help me because this is a co-op mode. Quest isn't allowed in co-op mode. So you won't be able to help me. Yeah, oh, well, you won't be able to help me in game, but you can help me in chat. So, switch element back to Geo. Yeah, because of how this is set up, you won't be able to help me in game, but you can help me in chat. Okay, just need to remind myself where this thing is. I do see something over there I can hit. Oh! Well, how do you do?
Time to celebrate! Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4!
That works, I guess. Yeah, I probably gotta whack this too. Throw myself to a mushroom along the way and some more mint as well. Okay.
that doesn't set it off. I need to find more of those lantern things. Oh! Yeah, that is where I want to be.
Terra Smash!
Where can I find this thing?
Yeah!
I wonder if I can use this to perch myself higher.
Terra Smash!
Nope, that's lower. It's just it's just going through the gate is what it's doing. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'll just have to pass on this one, possibly. I could try jumping from there, but I don't know if that's gonna be high enough. Oh! Pull yourself up there, Florian. Up we go then. Yeah, I know, but remember, the quest is not co-op friendly, so like there's no real reason for you to jump in for like 5 seconds and then be forced to jump back out. Oh, hello. Okay, so it looks like this is high enough. Yeah, I was worried this wouldn't be that way, but it is. And there is no hole, so I can, or no gate blocking, so I can just drop right in. Can't open the thing though yet. Can't open the chest yet.
Yeah!
Yeah, still need to find a way to... Still need to find some more of those, rocky lights, as it were. Like this one, for instance. But this is gonna work on the one that I needed to work on. Oh, hello. I don't see anything lighting up over there. Yeah, I can always come back to this another time. Oh, it's not the Geoculus that I'm trying to get access now, it's the treasure in this shrine. Yeah, we'll just move on for now. Yeah, I don't want to stall at one spot for too long of a time. Alright, going north. Oh, for a moment I thought that was something I could grab. Well, it is, but not what I was expecting.
Freeze!
Sure, I guess I can fight you.
I'll protect us.
Terra Smash!
And yeah, back on Geo again, of course. Ouch.
Amp it up! Feel the beat!
He's just trying to go for straight damage here.
Dodge this!
And let that blow up. Oh.
What's the hurry? Freeze!
Yeah, take that. And then their little friend comes and realizes, oh god, I better get out of here.
Cool it!
Yeah, it turns out it was a piglet. Yeah, mommy and daddy came to attack me, so they paid an appropriate
Dodge this.
price. Yeah, looks like we're climbing. But not before.
Cool it!
La, 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 la.
Yeah, take this, uglies.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, there's a treasure chest over here. Let's help ourselves.
I'll keep this close.
Alright, let's climb. Hopefully. Oh. Okay, come on, pull yourself up. Well, I guess I'm not all that interested. Maybe over here will give us a better chance. Off we go. So this is what we're dealing with.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
Yeah, I imagine, because they weren't actually ruins at the time.
These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Field tillers? What a strange name.
Yeah, your farming equipment?
It's not like you think. Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons.
That's some name.
The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Fought for with steel and blood? Well, that's an interesting way of understanding tilling. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
Me neither.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Teyvat, perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time. They found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
Well, that sounds so sad.
Yeah, wandering aimlessly for 500 years. We should put an end to their suffering.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
Yeah, of course. Let's dance. And get in a little world of pain. And keep painting, keep painting.
Don't get frostbite.
Getting suffering while suffering myself. So much.
Sure until I'm dead.
Yeah, this is not a very good, convenient time for this to happen.
Not cool.
Dodge this. Don't push your luck.
Ooh. Ow. That's a hard right hook.
Power cord.
Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, super swinging, super swinging. Oh, it's coming right through. Another pain to the brain. More pain to the brain. More. Oh, don't throw yourself off. What do you do? Do not throw yourself off. Da-da-da. Someone put the stop to the rain, please.
Cool it.
Well, no matter how much I hit one, I will be hit many more times over. Yeah. Xinyan already really in trouble.
Terra Smash!
I can't say. Oh, more pain, more pain! Oh, more pain, more pain!
Freeze!
Put a stop to that for now.
Wait!
Perfect disappearing axe. Take the missiles to the face. Get stuck on unknown stuff. Use to advantage.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Looks like I got the other one. No, the other one's still out there.
Let the show begin.
Terra Smash! Dodge this!
Yeah. Yeah, woo! Tear down. Take the pain to the brain. This is a bad time for you to be doing that. Kill it, kill it, kill it.
Ready, steady, go!
Yeah. Whirling dervish of pain and suffering.
Cool it!
Alright, now I have you all on my own. It's just you and me.
Don't get frostbite.
Feel the beat!
There we go, got it.
Huh? This abyss mage dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it?
Shall we find out?
Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of an enemy in flame, and bring glory to Her Highness the Princess.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate. It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
Is it related to the inverted statue?
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
If you can even read it.
I'm reading it now.
Oh, you can read it.
An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osile, Overlord of the Vortex.
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
Oh, geez, really? We weren't able to destroy it last time?
What do they want with Osile?
And it could be the same with the Valen.
I know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident. Though you may not have been aware of it at the time, You were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Oh, wow.
Last time it was Vendi's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher.
And how much is it associated with the Fatui?
Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osile, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osile's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osile's body.
Oh boy.
Is that even possible?
It must be, or else why would they be doing it?
So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of KAEYA. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of KAEYA. Despite being far from human, they seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osile's limbs to construct a mechanized god, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
Yikes.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Yeah, let's find it before they do.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie Statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan.
Nope.
Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
It looked like the Animo Archon?
Yeah, that tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Not a place you go to?
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
A herald without adherence. Then becomes dishonorable trial. Yeah, stuff that needs to all get cleared out. Of course, I have to get through all this first. Before we do, though, they really want me to take on Warrior's Spirit, don't they? They are desperate. They are really, really desperate. Alright, level Layla. Push her 6 more. Wait a minute, what? Continuing the quest requires me to go to Inazuma eventually? I really hope I'm not reading that wrong. Because if that's the case, what else do I need to do in order to access the quests that are required in order to get the access to the main story in Inazuma?
A huge statue, a grandiose cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them.
Oh, you've never been here?
But how aware of this was the Animo Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though. Does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon! And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling.
Huh?
Yeah. Aren't you curious?
You are the honorary knight of Mondstadt. They will surely allow you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust.
I guess so.
Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
Because they don't know you.
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves and ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral.
But what if we don't have a choice?
The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
No, of course not. Alright then. We're paying Barbara a visit.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Not this time. But yeah, if none of these side quests get me to the point where I can unlock the quests needed to progress the main story, then what am I doing? Alright, Barbara.
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige.
No, of course not.
It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion.
Oh.
Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller?
What's that? Field tiller. What does it do?
Yeah, probably should give the layman's term.
Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost a statue of the Seven?
Huh? You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found.
We know where it is.
In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven.
Of course.
Of course?
Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories?
Oh, Paimon, you're so awkward. Also, this is required? Okay.
Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good.
Unless Barbara can read Paimon's mind.
Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the tyrant's final fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated.
The tyrant's final fury?
Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many, many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached old Mondstadt.
Yikes.
Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying!
People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
So bizarre. Dun,
Right.
dun, 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 dun.
Later, the theory of the tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs. Perhaps it was something else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be related to the lost statue of the Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be.
It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you, again. I can never get used to hearing it.
Apparently someone doesn't approve of our gratitude.
Oh, Rosaria, it's you.
And judging by the way you're dressed and the way you look, it's easy to see why.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves.
Oh, great.
Could it be that the Abyss Order is targeting the spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
Don't worry, Barbara. You're with me anyway because you're in my party.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the Animal Archon protect you all.
You got it. And don't worry, you're coming along for the ride whether you want to or not. Alright, heading on out. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Ugh. Oh, it's closer than I thought. Oh, we're just going back to Dane.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the defiled statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osile, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom.
Yeah, that we know from before.
The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Alright. Then to Wolvendom we go. Ugh. Yeah, the yawns are kicking in here. Off we go. Also help myself to the carrots. Oh, and also I can help myself to these. Oh, that was easy. In the meantime,
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
I got you trapped in the corner.
Terra Smash!
You're on Geo mode.
Quake!
Yeah, that's one way to go with you.
Yeah!
Oh, come on.
Freeze! Ha! Ah!
There we go.
Ah! Dodge this!
Yeah, that'll learn you.
Amp it up!
Oh, so sorry. Ah!
Get it.
Ah!
Is it down? Well, that's down, but you aren't.
I'll protect us.
There we go.
Whew. There sure are a lot of enemies around here.
The closer we get to the target, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
I guess.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not going any further.
Yeah, I guess you value your life too much.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
Yeah, that's probably not it.
It has nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him.
Oh, you seem to have a history.
Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
Yeah, not a fan of gods.
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, but a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Yeah, it is weird.
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of KAEYA by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the
In
Seven.
other words, they want to keep it going.
Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
Up, there he goes. What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You also keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
When there's a lack of trust, it's best to just avoid the situation entirely. Yep.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight.
Oh, hi, Jean.
Paimon, what are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
We're about to find out, aren't we?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason?
Nope.
The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I guess so.
Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
Alright, we're going in then. So let's climb. Look for the great Wolf King of the North. Do I have enough stamina? Just enough. Yeah, hello there, danger.
Let the show begin.
Oh, hello there. Ow, home run. Yeah, I know you're around here somewhere.
Freeze!
Where are you? Right there. Oh, how did that not land?
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
Alright, down you go. Oh, that's an interesting place to put it.
What's the hurry?
You know what it is. Yeah, probably from here is where I should start. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, what, that was cheap. I'll try it again. I'm wondering if I can put a stone right here.
Terra Smash!
Not if I want it beneath me. Yeah, it's put in a really awkward position too. No. Okay, fine. We'll leave it. Unless I can get it from this position. If I'm allowed to get up to this position. Go. Oh, there's a better chance with this one. Yep.
A reward on the road.
Thank goodness. Yeah, it's a shame that that thing doesn't find its spot right where you want it to be. Oh. Let's see what we can do.
Go, Barbara, go!
Oh, hello there, Wolfhook. Yeah, just in case I ever need to use Razor again. Okay, we're on the scene.
Look! Over there, it's Razor! And the Abyss Herald!
We're going in. Oh, the Herald's over here.
You not welcome here.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now.
Yeah, it looks like this guy's bound.
You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past.
Why do I get the feeling that not only is it a lie, but the divine powers he's referring to are probably more dangerous?
Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
And I'm surprised we're not doing more to intervene.
Oh no! Is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go
I'll
on.
stop this.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain.
Where is everyone?
Bow before the abyss.
Of course, I'm never allowed to switch when I want to.
Feel the beat! Yeah.
Freeze!
Freeze out.
Dodge this!
Still chasing.
Freeze!
Ah. He blocked it. Whirling Dervish.
Cool it!
Yeah, he's built up a resistance.
Terra Smash!
Let's dance.
There we go.
Amp it up! Pyrotechnics!
I got you stuck in the corner. Oh, you got a shield up.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite!
I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you would do something like this. And apparently you don't want to do what I want you to do.
Freeze!
Gotta get that shield down.
What's the hurry?
Shut up.
Dodge this!
Well, at least I dodged.
Power cord!
The world will fall. The end is nigh.
Freeze!
Time will come.
Terra... Dodge this!
Almost got the shield broken.
Cool it!
The world will fall.
What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen.
Break that shield.
Pyrotechnics! Time to rock!
The abyss shall rise once again.
Now for you.
Ready, steady, go!
Feel the beat!
And you're down. So that takes care of all of you, but there's still more on this side. Not done yet. There we go.
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will?
I don't know.
No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
That's the way he goes.
It disappeared again!
At least we stopped it this time.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Yes, we did.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
I think they all do.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules.
Yeah, only listens to own rules.
I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
That is quite elaborate.
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
We were given a recommendation by a friend.
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's notes doesn't even know what danger smells like.
Mine neither.
Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolfguide. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger.
Mistook it?
But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could it spin?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well?
I think so.
Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Hopefully you have.
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I smell more danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
We'll do our best.
Well, that was some good
Dishonorable
intel.
trial completed.
Quick, let's go tell Dane.
And now another new quest is unlocked. Got 4 more Hero's Wit. Let's go and use it. Eventually. Yeah, the only thing this game is interested in doing right now is telling me all about Warrior Spirit. It's not quite enough. Okay, fine.
How did I do that?
And then it becomes a matter of getting the necessary mats for Ascension. Of course, I still need to get more in terms of other things. But yeah, now that she's at 50, I think this is the right time to look into swapping out Layla. Or swapping out some... Oh, this is... Okay, it's this thing. Yeah, it's an optional challenge I can do off camera, but we're gonna leave that for another time. We're past 2 hours now, and so it looks like this is the right place to bring things to a close for this evening, so that's what we'll do. So, I'm not gonna stream tomorrow because tomorrow is obviously the Super Bowl, and so since everyone focuses on watching that, I'm not going to bother with streaming tomorrow. It just makes more sense, but I am going to look to stream again on Monday. I'm really feeling it on a roll right now here with Genshin, and I want to keep going as much as I can, because I want to push myself and get to the point where I can be able to finally progress with the story, because it's really something I want to be able to do now, and I want to do it as much as I can. So on Monday we will continue with that, and I will look forward to seeing all of you then. So thanks everyone for watching this edition of Let's Play Genshin Impact Live here on Twitch, and I will see you guys back here again on Monday, and we will see how much more we can do. So thanks everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the lights.